So, what are Sephora Kids? Like, do you know what they are, brother?
Kids at Sephora that like Sephora.
Kind of. Well, look, in the past year, a growing number of children and young teens, dubbed Sephora Kids, have shown a heightened fascination with beauty and skincare. I would think because of social media, right? These kids are into makeup, skincare routines, often showcased by older influencers and role models, you know, because, I mean, it's like a more, like our millennials are the ones, you know, the influencers that are kind of just being displayed on TikTok and all this, and they're watching and they want to get involved. I don't know. But this trend raises concerns about its impact on children, including questions about self-image, beauty standards, and the influence of social media on their development.
So people think that these kids are too young for makeup. Like, when did you get your first like big girl makeup palette or?
With me, it was my quince. So once
Oh.
I hit 15, that's when my parents were like, okay, ya puedes ponerte mascara, you know, little things.
So at
like
15, your big thing was the mascara.
the mascara. I think everyone kind of started with the eyeliner mascara. When did you start? I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Well, I mean, I never. I just put on moisturizer
Son
now.
tus cremas.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like today's generation is different. So I don't know. Again, what's the right way and the wrong way?
Or,
So
brother, you're gonna have to know. You're having a daughter. You're having a baby girl. So, what age would you allow her to wear makeup or experiment?
at least 13.
Oh, okay.
But again, we'll see when I get there.
Well, brother, joining us today is Sonia Ramos, mom and makeup influencer, to share her perspective. Sonia, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Sonia. So I'm not sure if you heard our story with, was it Sephora Kids? But what do you think about this whole thing?
I think it's awesome that kids want to have a skincare, but I think, when they go to Sephora, they make a mess. And so this isn't a playroom where they can just mess a whole bunch of products up because, when I went to Sephora, I seen the whole mess, during some of the displays. And I was just like, is this real? Like, oh, it is real. So it was just a mess. I just think like there's no wrongdoing when it comes to like young women or even boys wanting to do skincare. I just feel like they just need to be respectful when they go to Sephora and actually like, samples are samples, but they're not like a little playground where, they're trying to build a skincare smoothie. Like you do that at home.
Well, how young is too young? What do you think? Like for kids wanting to explore with makeup and skincare?
With my kids, when they were teenagers, they would just have a basic cleanser. If they had acne, they would have like an acne treatment and a moisturizer and sunscreen. It was very, very simple. If I have a skincare routine, I'm not going to go and tell my 19-year-old son, oh, you should do a retinol routine because he doesn't need it. They have very young, bouncy, hydrated skin. I wish I had their skin. I'm 46 years old. And so you start seeing, as you age, different things and different needs that your skin needs. But like they do not need any of that. They just really just need to focus on moisturizer and protecting their skin with sunscreen, honestly.
And can these kids mess up their skin by using these kind of products, like the retinols?
Yes,
and all
very
that?
active, like vitamin C. They don't need nothing to brighten. They don't need nothing to plump. They don't need hydrating under eye. I just feel like the parent is responsible for this. They're kind of like they should read the ingredients on it and say, you know what, this is too much of an active. Like, do you need an exfoliant? No, you don't. Do you need hyaluronic acid? No, you don't. Your skin is very youthful, very plump. And, those products are meant for people that don't have that anymore.
And I know you mentioned like the sunscreen is obviously something that you recommend to everybody, but is there any
Mhm.
specific makeup like items that I think kids can kind of like start to break into that world that's not again
Mhm.
super adult, but like still more natural, but just to get them in the motion of it, I guess, to be with like mommy and what stuff like that.
Yeah, like you can go and introduce your kids to like go get a gloss, go get a balm, go get a lip product because it's so easy, especially when you're young. When you're like 14, 15, 16, you can do like the mascara, you can do, you know, the lipstick, like you can do like certain things, not like a bright red lip or anything like that. But you know, it's changed a lot since I was younger. We had really bad makeup back in the day, but now there's so many good makeup out there that I can see why, you know, teenagers want to go and you know, try all these products out. They do better makeup than all of us. And, you know, we want to learn from them too, and we want to know what they like. But at the same time, like, you know, they are looking a lot older than they should. So I just feel like, you know, as a parent, like it's our responsibility to educate our kids, regardless if we know it or not. There's YouTube, there's TikTok now, there's IG, and you know, we have to educate our kids, and we're so responsible for them until they turn 18. Okay, and then when they're turn 18, 19, 20, that's on them.
Yeah, that is
Facts.
true.
You know, I get popularity and I get like, you know, everything's going on TikTok and the kids are like screaming, oh yeah, I need like this whole 12-step skincare routine, but they really don't. As a parent, they should be like, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
It's the parents' job for sure, I feel. And we just thank you so much for coming on, Sonia, and letting us know your perspective on this. We want to ask you, where can people find you on social media?
So I'm on IG and on TikTok, and it's officially Sonia Ramos.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sonia.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's even like social media. I feel like just you have to keep up with how the other kids look, and if another parent, it's like a chain effect.
Like
If
peer
another
pressure
parent lets their kid wear makeup, then this kid's gonna want to wear makeup to keep up with.
Oh
the,
yeah,
you know what I
they're
mean? It's
doing
like
it
a
too.
chain.
I want to do it. It's like, oh, it's like
Yeah.
that's the boomer phrase, right?
Exactly.
If they jump off a bridge, you jump off
Social
too.
media,
It's
dude.
like,
Yeah, it's social media.